We- So now we will take up whatever comes to our mind, and I have given you 5 minutes time. Let them prepare. After which Gaurav will start first, followed by others to participate. And if nobody else, if the number is not increasing, we can have an open discussion.
Group to raise the nation's economy in the coming.
Yeah, Ashley Biju. But if such a topic is given in the GD, when we are not prepared, then it is really tough. It is really tough. That is why I want all of us to go through all the questions that have appeared so far. Next week, I think they will repeat the questions only. So you prepare from 95 to 142 and come out with answers. Be ready with answers. That will be better. Gaurav Sharma, did you start preparing for that? Other
No, sir.
questions? No, no time for you.
No, sir. I have to speak, sir.
No, not now. Not now. I'm asking about preparation. No, I have given
Sir,
some time.
I have certain point which I don't need in this topic to be covered in the recent preparation, sir. I can speak.
Oh, you can speak for 5 minutes also. I know.
Different places for him.
Silpa, Gayatri, Krishna, Ditto, those who have come just now. I have given the topic as child labor. And since I want you to talk effectively, I said you can take about 2-3 minutes time or 5 minutes time. And once you are prepared, we can start the discussion. And of course, in real GD, what you will be doing, you will wait for first person to start. And based on what he says, you will continue with your points in addition to what he is telling. That's how it will go. So very good. Is it? Of course, this topic is easy for people who have studied law and who have prepared for civil services or state civil services and all. Now, shall we start the discussion? Soma Falke, shall we start? Soma Falke, Ditto, Uttukal. Gaurav, we will start with Gaurav. With
Yes,
others,
sir.
you can follow one after the other. Mr. Gaurav, on the topic, what are the measures government and the public should take to prevent or abolish child labor totally, eradicate
Yes.
child labor totally? Please tell.
Sir, child labor is a major activity performed all over the India is major of the companies. As our constitution and already suggests the abolition of the child labor in the Article 23, 24, and in the article of directive principle of state policies that include Article 51. So there are certain government measures that prohibit the child labor. As we see, the Child Labor Abolition and Regulation and Amendment Act 1986 that was replaced by the Child Labor Prohibition and Regulation Act of 2016. So there are
Oh,
certain provision is there. There are
acha,
certain provision of yes, sir.
very good. Thank you.
There are certain provision in that, sir. No child working between 7 a.m.
So
to 8 p.m.
what is the act year? Child Labor Act
2016, sir.
2016. Very good. So when we search in the Google, we should
Uh,
search like that. Otherwise, it is giving 1987.
Sir, 1986 is an old act. We have made an amendment in a particular act to put for. Sir, it already added the working condition, a weekly off. It raises the imprisonment time and the fine. And sir, a fund is all rehabilitation fund is also made by the government. There are certain acts like Factory Acts 1958 and the Mines Act 1952 and sir, Immoral Trafficking Act 1956. These all are covered in the Child Labor Prohibition Regulation Act of 2016. As it all, sir, it allow the working of the child to support their family, but only in the non-hazardous work.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
that is non-hazardous from matlab.
Non-hazardous means you can support your father fruit and vegetable shops only on the school holidays. not on the, and you will the child labor also provide a 1 day weekly off to the child, and there is no working between the 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. and only 6 hours 6 hours a day is permitted to each and every child in any of the institution of mines or factories.
So they can work in mines also.
No, yes, sir, they can work. No, no, sir. Mines and factories, if they are non-hazardous, then they can work in it.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
acha, acha, very good. So now tell me how we can eradicate it totally. What steps do you suggest on the part of the government and on the
Sir,
part of the public?
sir, as a part of the government, I would suggest some steps like don't the government don't need to amendment new act. It has to strengthen, or the implementation of the recent act is really necessary. We have to focus on the implementation of particular act. The second point, we have to aware families about the working condition and the employment opportunity for the child that they gets in their childhood education. And the third point is, sir, we can prevent or can take harsh action against the factories and the mines who perform such an actions. Sir, as a public purposes,
Yeah.
sir, we can add a point like as the government initiated rehabilitation fund, so we can utilize the potential. We can the public can also support the government policies like Bachpan, as sir, as we all know, Bachpan Bachao movement that is initiated by the Kailash Satyarthi, who also got the Nobel Prize for that movement. So why
Oh,
this, sir, we can. Yes, sir. So Bachpan Bachao movement is a significant part that also prohibit child labor.
very good. Thank you. I think you can come again if necessary. Now, anybody else would like to speak?
Yes,
Please
sir.
welcome. Yeah.
Myself, Shilpa.
Yeah.
I'm from Kerala, sir. I did my post graduation in physics. So, in this case, the measures that we can take to eradicate poverty is from government side. Government should introduce and enforce laws that prohibit child labor, and the effective implementation of these laws is also necessary. Also, like Gauri have said, Child Labor Act 2016, they have amended 1986 Act to 2016, but its proper implementation has also to be done. And also, the minimum age limit that is required for work, it should also be properly fixed, and penalty should be given for violators. We should also ensure that there is access to free and quality education. There is compulsory education laws to keep children out of this labor. And also, government should be able to provide financial support to families they are in need. That's why many children are like put prone to child labor and all. Then regular inspection of industries, agricultural, like informal sectors. In all these sectors, regular inspection has to be done and enforce that child labor. It's not happening there. Then public awareness campaigns can also be done so that community can also get engaged into this. Collaborations with international organizations like International Labor Organization ILO. By doing this, also we can monitor that child labor is not happening in India. Thank you.
Now, is there anybody from villages here? I want to know whether in villages child labor exists, because I am from city and my exposure is very limited. I have not, of course, we used to have some
Sir, I am from village, sir.
boys. You are from rural area?
Yes, sir.
I am
अच्छा,
also from here.
rural
also,
area.
sir.
अच्छा, आप लोग का villages में what type of child labor is given? In
The
cities, the
mainly
child, listen, in
the,
cities,
the
Mainly,
main
child
sir,
type
labor,
of the child
for
labor is,
agriculture.
sir, the working in the work, sir, not agriculture, the works in the bricks factory. It is the
अच्छा,
main. Yes, sir.
mainly in bricks factory they are engaged, not in agriculture.
Yes. No, sir.
No, in the
Sir,
cities, you know.
agriculture is not a widespread sector. We don't have to go to our farms to daily to maintain our crops. So what the barracks is the daily activities where all child have to go to earn a living wage in a daily basis. So that's why,
Yeah.
sir, it is the more widespread region.
In the cities, of course, they do menial work like, say, housework or say
Sir,
in some
housework is
small.
also allowed. Housework is also allowed, but you can perform this work only in on holiday or the time apart from the education.
Acha. Oh,
The
oh.
child allows only 6 hours working a day, and there is a 2 day off in a week, and
But
no extra
normally,
no extra time.
normally this is not implemented because the family needs the money. The
Yes, sir.
family needs the money that is paid as salary. In those days,
And
I
that's why,
remember
sir. That's why
we
the
were paying
government has made
15
an
rupees.
amendment.
15 rupees
Yes,
only
sir.
we was to pay the salary. And for that, the girl below the age of 14 also will come and work and then go. So
Sir,
that's
that's why, sir,
corrupt.
they made an amendment and
Yeah.
added a rehabilitation fund. If any such
Yeah.
person found to be working in a hazardous activities, then a penalty should be imposed on that particular factories of mines, and child would be given a financial assistance of whatever the amount. I don't know, sir, exactly.
Mm. Good. That is
Yes, sir.
correct. Mm. Now, anybody else speak? Both of you
Hi,
talked very
sir.
well. Yeah, please speak next.
Hi, sir. I am Ditto. Regarding
Mm.
child labor, it should be prevented from our country itself, as it not only destroys a child's life, but it is stopping the development of the entire nation. For child labor, a separate department, government department has to be established, just like customs and excise. As a growing nation, we have more number of industries. To cover up all those things, we need a separate department. And not only that one, for middle class people, an awareness course or like other programs could have easily make their children to uh, take their children to their schools. Even though like government is providing free education till 10th standard, we are more middle class families are required are insufficient with their monetary capabilities, even to for sending these people children to their schools, also to support their family itself. So for the lower class people, we should even provide a stipend for the people who are sending those children to school. This can be easily provided as we are able to provide food to crores of people. So this must be provided to for the growth of our nation. Thank you.
See, actually, in the schools, they are providing midday meals. That is
Yes, sir.
one
The
such
scheme
measure.
implemented in 1995, sir.
Yeah. Now,
Yes.
others, please speak.
Hello, good morning, sir. Myself,
Mm.
Sominath Phake. I am from the Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra. In this situation, as my opinion, government have to provide good education qualities with the residential facilities, because I am from such area where people are going to work in sugar factories for 6 months. That's time their child are not getting any residential facilities, and also they are going with their families to the sugar factory for working. Also government have to provide economic support to the these families to reduce the child labor. Also government and the government have to strengthen the law of child labor, and imposing strict penalties or violators about them. And corporate sector have to uh, get some responsibilities to get works labor free, child labor free. Thank you, sir.
What is the name of the act under which children below 14 have to be given education? What is that act? I have forgotten.
Sir,
Gaurav,
Right
Right
you
to
to
have.
education.
Education Act. Right to
Right to
Education Act 2009
Oh, oh.
by the 86 Constitutional Amendment 2002 also mentioned about it.
No, but
So,
there is one
sir,
scheme. There is one more scheme name was introduced for this. No? What is the name of that scheme under which
sir, there are certain schemes, number more
number
than
of schemes?
10 schemes. Yes, sir.
Oh, oh, good, good. So I am not. There was one very famous scheme under which children below 14 have to be given compulsory education.
Education. Sir,
Yeah.
it is the right to education scheme, and it is also mentioned in our DPSP and DPSP Article 21A, as I
Mm.
think, sir. The right and the right to right to compulsory education to all children below 14 years of age, and it is also mentioned in our fundamental duties and 11th of the fundamental duty mentioned about it, and our 86th constitutional amendment that made in the 1986 provided the provision for the compulsory education also, sir. And the act that comes out to be the field right to education act, RTE.
Correct. Right to Education
Yes,
Act.
sir.
That's what I'm seeing. 86th Amendment.
86th amendment.
86th Amendment of the Constitution. Good. Very nice point. Then anybody else would like to add some points to this? Catherine, Raju,
Sir, in my opinion, sir, sir, the government allows the working of the child in a hazardous for 6 hours. But sir, they had not mentioned any point regarding the minimum wages. And the government has a minimum wages act for the person above 18 years of age. So sir, this could be happen. So we can integrate the minimum wages act to the Child Labor Prohibition Regulation Act 2016. So the child at least could get the minimum wages for the working of the 6 hours also, sir.
Yeah. That is a must.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Others maybe. Of course, I don't know whether it is there now also. When some family takes loan from a rich man, the entire
Money.
family is mortgaged to him for all
Yes, sir.
their life. This is what we have seen in movies. Maybe it is prevalent in practice also in rural
Widely prevalent.
areas. Widely prevalent, yeah. So that should be taken care of. Now, of course, majority of us who are from cities may not know that. Now, Gopika, can you speak on that some points?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Hmm.
So I am Gopika Krishnan. I am from Kerala. So we are today discussing on the topic on what are the measures we can suggest to the government and public to eradicate child labor fully. So, as per the topic, the full eradication of child labor with the present Indian condition is an unrealistic goal because since age all times child labor has been intense even though it is illegal, it has been intensively, publicly and privately been practiced in different parts of India, especially including rural as well as urban areas of India. So, the first thing will be to educate the parents of the children or the guardians of the children who are making them do the labor work. So, that will be the extension activity from the government side we can do by creating awareness among the parents regarding the hazardous works the children are being entitled to do, then by providing, as previous candidates mentioned, that stringent measures on the employees who are employing the children in their firms and industries like the sugar industry and brick industry. So these measures, I'm not suggesting that these measures will completely eradicate the problem of child labor in India, but to an extent by providing awareness among parents how dangerous their situation their son or daughter may be facing, and by providing measures, legal stringent measures to the employees of the industries, we can eradicate child labor to an extent. And also we were talking about the education policy like the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and the right to education and all.
Sarva Siksha Abhiyan. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So
That
that is
was a
what I was.
widespread.
Yeah.
Yes. That was all painted in the schools
Sir,
walls and all.
2002.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sarva Siksha
That.
Abhiyan. I forgot. Yeah.
Yes. And under that measures, from their government part, we have started the initiative decades ago, but the realistic approach was not done till yet. So those works done in paper need to be implemented in real life and realistic life. So that's it. Thank you, sir.
Good. Very good. You spoke very well. Thank you for bringing that Sarva Siksha Abhiyan to my remembrance. I forgot. I am forgetting. Doesn't matter.
Sir,
Now,
it is merged with the sir, right to education, sir.
अच्छा
By
इसके
86.
साथ
Yes, sir.
इसके साथ में merge हो
That's why, sir,
गया.
I have not. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Because
fine.
they both are they both support the elementary education. That's why, sir, they merge.
Excellent. Good.
Yes.
Now somebody else.
I like to add more points to it.
Yeah.
As I like to tell something from my reference also. I'm from a
Yeah.
village where farming is mostly promoted. It's
Mm.
not the current state, but earlier, not only this backward class people, even the rich middle class people, like from farming, they're able to earn much. So what happens means the children has given in a position that if they like, they can go for the education or they can spend their time in farm. Just like scaring away the crows, or just to see like everyone is walking. So this was made an option for these children. So no, not compulsory. So what they would prefer is they are thinking that education is something like an exam and a, a place where they are to meet with exam and rustic or the
Tough one.
by beach they. So
Yeah.
they are preferring farming over this. So in order
Sure.
to stop this, we used to see that after 10th we are having some career guidance classes. But even we should provide this in the children with little hearts, where we can see they can see take the concept to their inner minds. So if you're showing like this is the person who was well educated and is able to reach up to this level, and like earlier we used to ask children what their inner mindset, what they have to be in future. They will say like scientist, astronaut, like that. So by this way, if they are able to evaluate themselves with the help of the education, it will be better for them. So it's their choice. They can choose education over these other activities. They are thinking like farming activities includes preparing a crow. It is much easier. They can play with their friends. But they should understand that education is far better than them. And even they can spend their good time in the grounds, also in the school. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. I think this much is sufficient for this child labor. We have talked for about 25 minutes. Now we will go for next topic. We'll go for next topic. That was topic number 112. Please note that was topic number 112. I will make this also bold. Yeah, good. Now having done that one, then
The
shall
question
we
is not visible on the screen.
Acha, I am not showing it to you. Sorry. Having shown that to you, now shall we go for today's new topic? We have arrears. We have already some arrears things. This Luxembourg and all we have never done. Luxembourg, yeah. Luxembourg as the, yeah. Shall we take question number 123? 123 for everybody. It is a new topic. Let us see how we go about this. I request some newcomer was not talked so far to come and read this. So those who have not talked so far, Yamuna Nair. Yamuna Nair, can you read that question? Number 123.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Read.
Luxembourg has become the,
Yamuna Nair, be bold, be confident. Okay. You should not,
yes, sir.
your voice should not appear to be as if you have got some fear and all. Please speak.
Yes, sir. Question number 123. Luxembourg has become the first country to make all public transport free for its residents. Explore whether India and other nations should follow Luxembourg example by implementing free public transport by considering socio-economic implications.
Yeah. Now please
Shall I
raise
talk
your,
on this, sir?
yeah, you can talk on this. Others can raise their hand one by one. We will call. You talk on Yamuna, you start this.
Yes, sir. So, regarding this question, my opinion is that making free of public transportation is good thing. Karnataka in recent election, Karnataka has made free public transport for means especially for Karnataka people only. It has made free transportation for females. It has
Female. No. Let me please correct me. Karnataka people means supposing some Tamilian girls goes there and settles. If she travels in bus, will she not be allowed to travel freely?
no, sir. They have to pay.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
How
They
Their
can
they
they?
Aadhar
are
should be
asking.
their Aadhar should be from the state of Karnataka.
Oh, how they can distinguish
They are
this
asking Aadhaar
The,
card for the proof, sir. Aadhaar or
Aadhaar?
any identity card where their address will be mentioned.
Acha, if you have your local address, there is no need.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that means If a person goes and settles down in Bengaluru, he should first take his Aadhaar card with the revised address. Then
Yes, sir.
she can travel in bus free, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So the bus conductor's duty will be to ask for what is that? Aadhaar card
Identity.
for every girl, every
Yes,
lady.
sir. Yes, sir.
And is he giving a ticket to her, free ticket?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what is the procedure followed in our Tamil Nadu also. Anybody from Tamil Nadu? What is the procedure in Tamil
Sir,
Nadu?
in Tamil Nadu, for every woman, irrespective of state, they are giving free transportation service for
Acha,
women.
acha. Even if a man puts a sari and goes, I think he will be allowed free. Correct?
Sir,
As long as he
Luxembourg
is
also
not.
provides free public transport to the person from any country, sir.
Luxembourg. Correct.
Yes, sir. If you are going to Luxembourg from Chennai, you can also allow to use free public transport.
Where is Luxembourg, first of all?
Sir, it is a very smallest country in the Europe, and it is situated between the Vosges and the mountains of the Germany. I don't remember the Harz Mountains or Harz Mountain.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Let me make a search because our federal bank has made us very.
Portugal, Spain, France, Germany, Poland, and a small country Netherlands, and then Luxembourg. These
Mhm. Luxembourg. Where is Luxembourg located? Luxembourg Plateau in south central Luxembourg is a large flat sandstone formation on the site of the city of Luxembourg. Little Switzerland in the last east of Luxembourg has craggy terrain and thick forests. The Moselle Valley is the lowest lying region running along southeastern border. And is Luxembourg a landlocked country? Luxembourg is a landlocked country in northwestern Europe, one of the world's smallest countries. It is bordered by Belgium on the west, North France on the south, and Germany on the northeast and east. Luxembourg has come under the control of many states ruling houses in its long history. Is Luxembourg a German country with roots stretching back to 10th century? Luxembourg history is closely intertwined with that of its most powerful neighbors, especially Germany. Many of its inhabitants are trilingual in French, German, and Luxembourgish. Despite declaring neutrality, Luxembourg was occupied by Germany by both world wars. Now, of course, it is an independent country. That's right. Now, please speak. Now we will forget about whether it is Luxembourg or not. Let us presume there is a country offering free transport. Could India also offer free transport? Which states have free transport facility for women? To my knowledge, say
So
Karnataka,
Delhi is
Tamil
Union
Nadu,
Territory, sir.
Union Territory, Delhi is giving. Anybody else? Other states? Kerala, it is given? No.
No.
Sir,
Kerala,
in Maharashtra, hello, sir.
Maharashtra?
In Maharashtra, above 75 years old citizen given free
Senior
transport.
citizen.
Oh, senior
Senior
citizen,
citizen.
whether it is male or female.
Yes.
For a
Excellent.
woman, there is a 50% off, sir.
Acha, always 50% off.
All.
Oh, very good, very good. Then any other state, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, nobody is here. Acha, doesn't matter. Now, people who want to speak on this, Chaitali Takare, please speak.
Sir, I think India should implement this because many people belongs to the rural area and they are not able to go in a means a couple. They allow only men to go here and there. Female is only staying in a home. If there is any emergency, then and then woman will go with that man. Otherwise, it is not possible to poor families. So I think India should implement this free transport to everyone. Also for women working from home, also need to give free transport, so they can make their self-employment to the other from other city, or from company also which is near situated to the villages. That's it, sir.
Good. Catherine Raju.
Hello, sir. Good morning, all. So, according to me, like India should take this policy, like giving free transportation to all the residents. Like it will be a very good accessibility for low income groups, especially the vulnerable group. So the low income group people can go anywhere, so it will be a great boon for them. And also it will reduce the air pollution, like everyone taking their own private transportation. It like it eventually is making problem to the environment. So decrease traffic, and also it will increase mobility in the country. So like states like Karnataka, Delhi, they have already taken free transportation for women and children or senior citizens. So I guess India should also take steps like where in all the states this policy should be applied. Thank you.
Next is Ditto Putukara.
I am Tito. According to me, the state should really entertain this one, and they should provide free transport as like it has been already implemented in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. This will help them to promote education, especially the women empowerment, and where in the rural families, the education of women is considered as a burden. This can be help them to entertain the children of the women children also. This will help them to our countries or nations growth. Not only this will also help us to reduce the pollution which is taking place mostly during after COVID period. Mostly during after COVID period, we are able to see mostly people are using their individual vehicles, which not only cost them much but also increases the pollution. So in order to reduce this, if you are practicing this, entertaining this free transport, people will be mostly entertained on that one, and the number of vehicles on the roads will be reduced, which can cost a lot in Delhi. Thank you.
Good. Next, Gayatri Krishnan.
Good morning, all. My name is Gayatri, and I am from Kerala. So, if India also implement like this act, it will be beneficial for a number of people, because pollution is the major thing we are facing nowadays. So, in implementing this free public transportation will attract a number of people to the public transportation system, and we can also improve the public transportation infrastructure and road maintenance also by this way, because in Kerala and all we can witness the roads are not properly maintained, and it is not properly well uh, installed,
Laid.
well
Yeah,
laid.
well.
So that is a major problem, and number of vehicle are increasing day by day, which also will increases the traffic also. So using the public transportation, we can reduce this to some extent. So in my opinion, India should implement. Some of the states are already implemented the system, but all over India, every state should implement such system in order to reduce the pollution and the climatic crisis we are facing day by day. Thank you.
Very good. Prasad Pandare.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
In my opinion, this is not possible in India because look at like Luxembourg. Look at the demographics of Luxembourg. There is only 7 lakh population, and India have 148 crore population. And Luxembourg is the one of the largest GDP income per capita, like $1,31,000 something, and India has only $2,000. So it is not possible. Like government have fully loaded with burden of that free transportation. Like Dubai have no import export charges. Their GDP is like declining on now this time. So it is not possible in India, I think so.
Yeah, very good.
Look at
So like that, some people can argue. While a country like Luxembourg can introduce, because it is a small country, whereas
yes,
even
sir.
in advanced countries like America, it is not implemented. It is not free for everybody.
Sir, can
So
I speak, sir?
yeah, please.
Sir, as the Luxembourg allow free public transport policies, my previous friend says there are only 7 lakh populated countries. Sir, this can also be applied in India, but we can apply it in the form of pilot project in some of the major cities like Bangalore, Delhi, and Chennai cities, where the population is less and the traffic congestion more, sir. But it has certain pros and cons. The major pros are, sir, free public transport is more significant toward sustainable toward the environment. As we see, people are more accessible toward public transport. So the uses of the transport will be increased, and it reduce the emission of it reduce the greenhouse as well as carbon emission. And sir, reduction in the traffic congestion in the major cities is one of the significant feature of free public transport policies, and it is also supported vulnerable as well as the financial families whose financial income is less to some extent. But it has certain cons also. It Free public transport will lead to financial burden on the government, as whatever the government is given to the citizens in the form of freebies, it has to pay it back by the taxpayer. And the second point is, sir, it is the uses of it. If the government allow free public transport, then there should be a chances of widespread exploitation of these policies. So that's my point.
Now, in other words, if we want to give it
Can you hear me?
free, other taxes should be increased so that we are able to give it for all the people free. That is right.
Hear me,
Yes.
sir? Can I say something?
Yeah. You give your views.
Sir, can you hear me? Ashwini Kumar this side.
Ashwani Kumar. Please speak, Ashwani Kumar.
Sir, like Luxembourg is giving free transport to their citizens and all the other person out of the world. But if you compare India and Luxembourg, I'm totally agree with the person who was saying like there is totally difference in demography, you can say. And you can say if in India we are giving the free transportation, then there is a like lot of burden on a particular government in any state. Like in Punjab, there is, in the recent government starts giving free transportation to the girls. So at the end, you can say that transportation division is in the losses. So if a particular division is in loss, how will government will make a profit, or how will government will earn? It will earn either in the way of taxes, or so you can say if they are providing something you in a free mode, so they will charge something from another mode. Like they will charge put taxes. Like recently it happens, they increases in Punjab, they increases the VAT taxes rates. So this is from my side, sir.
Okay. Good. Ashley Biju.
Have
Yeah. Somebody else wanted. Who is that?
yeah,
Ditto.
I'm Ditto.
Ditto. Tell me.
Yeah, I would like to slightly differ the point which Prasad has told. As Prasad was in your opinion, like Luxembourg has provided this facility within the lower, as it is having a low population. It should be thought as how could Luxembourg can even provide this facility with a low population. Considering India, we are second in the rate of population, and we
First,
are
we are
getting
first in
much
population.
taxes.
Now we are first in population.
We are first in population, and we are getting much taxes. Consider if we need to provide a public transport which is free, we should at least provide a bus, and the utilization should be more. Then only we can say it is effective. But India can easily do that with a high number of taxes which are because we are a large in population. So compared to Luxembourg, it might be much easier for India to adapt this facility.
This is how the GD should go on in a real GD, where one person says in favor, another person can tell his views and oppose it. Good. You are doing it nicely. Now we will ask Yamuna to speak.
Yes, sir. All of my friends have talked about different opportunities and disadvantages faced by it. Of course, it will increase opportunities to those who cannot afford for public transportation and those who are independent on the earning ones in their family. And it reduces environmental consequences by reducing private vehicles um, all those things. I would like to add one more point where um, if the public transportation is made free, it will affect the private transportation business. In
Oh,
Bangalore
correct.
itself, in
Correct.
Bangalore itself,
Yeah.
auto drivers made a strike because it affected their livelihood and thereby their families. And uh, um, women who were traveling through private vehicle means for their work had changed their mode into public vehicles. So all those things had reduced business of private companies and thereby their family also. This is my point, sir.
I also
Good.
want to add something in this, sir. Like instead of providing free transport, they should provide something at less rate. So it will give it will give a competitive environment both in private and public sector. Like instead of
Now,
giving
yeah,
pardon, sir.
Bangalore girl, please tell me, do we have private buses also within city now?
Sir, there are not much.
Earlier, was it much or
Sir,
uh,
in Madhya
uh,
Pradesh,
yeah,
government stop their government transportation system, and there are more private transportation vehicles as compared to government. So, sir,
really?
this is
That's all?
right. Yes, sir. This is right. It would highly impact the private transportation industry. And, sir, as we see in the future and the past of the many countries, sir, free public transport is not sustainable in future. Sir,
Oh,
how can we cover all the taxes in a budget? And we are in a country where we had to pay at least 30% of their income to the government. And free public transport has large cost for their maintenance also. So a separate provision in the budget is not a better option for for the benefits of economic stability, sir.
correct. I will also approve you.
Yes.
Sir, in
Yeah,
Kerala,
yeah,
they are not able to give the wages to their employees. In that situation, how is it possible to make it free for all the public? Even though they are getting fees, they are not able to give employees salary. Then, if we make it public, then how it is possible? It is again a
correct.
burden to the government.
Exactly. Good. What you say is right. Kerala state transport may be running in loss. And
Sir, there is one other point, sir. Luxembourg is an European country where the public transport cost is too much. I was as compared to India, sir. We can travel around 150 kilometer in just 150 rupees. Then why we should adopt a policies like free public transport? Everyone can afford 150 rupees. 150 rupees.
correct. That is another
Yes, sir.
thing. That it is not very costly. That's what you want to say. Good.
Yes, sir.
Now,
But
Ashley
sir,
Biju, yeah, tell
um,
me.
in
Speak.
Karnataka, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Karnataka, I don't know whether it is true or just rumor, but Karnataka's state government is thinking of um, disinvestment in land for making up for those payment for the transportation.
Yeah, yeah. They'll be selling the land of the corporation to others to raise money. So it is like selling our house for this current month's expense, which is wrong,
Yes, sir.
but which is wrong, totally wrong. Now,
The
Prasad, you
Charvaka's
have,
ideology to live life, sir.
yeah, that is
Sir,
wrong. Prasad,
sir, I'm fully agree with Gaurav Sharma. Like
mm,
they told that it is short term, it is okay, but long term, I said that it can't be survived because
correct.
if
Yes,
we
sir. Or,
increase
sir,
the
we can also,
if we
sir, we
increase the
can
tax
also
bracket,
apply it.
the
Mm,
Yes, sir.
yes,
Speak.
Gaurav. If
speak.
Sir,
we
so
increase someone told that we have to increase the tax rates, but if we
yes,
increase the tax bracket, the people move from move in tax haven countries like Dubai and all other countries. So it is not beneficial for us. Thank you.
Correct.
sir. As I read an article in the Mint, due to this high tax system, more income families are approaching toward the Middle East as well as in the East European countries uh, from India. So, sir, the
Oh,
highly taxable would sir, the highly taxable income would leads to economic instability in India. And sir, however, the policy is good in terms of the public opinion. So, sir, the small cities don't need free public transport. However, we can apply the same project as on the pilot basis in the cities like Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, and sir, Chennai. So it could
Very
be,
good.
sir, given in the form of a pilot project, not for everyone.
Correct.
Yes, sir, I agree with him, and I can
So the
from
people in the the people in the village really needed this free transportation facilities than the people in the cities because they are not accessible to the mobilization and schools. So I think it should be implemented in villages first. Then after in cities we can make a lesser payment, or in the peak time we can like that methods. It can be done as a pilot method in villages first.
Sir,
Correct.
yes, sir,
currently I am in Indore for the past 2 years, and the Indore has one of the most efficient public transport system. Sir, Indore offers AC buses, and the maximum fare to go anywhere is just 15 rupees, sir.
Oh,
15. Yes, sir.
very,
Free
very
AC
cheap.
AC buses in just,
same thing.
yes, sir.
It's a government one.
Yes, sir. Government, sir.
Oh, great.
I
Very
was
good.
saying the
Very.
same.
Free
I was
electric
saying
buses.
the
Free
same
electric
thing.
buses.
Oh, electric buses. Acha, acha. Good.
Yes.
Sir, I was
Very
saying
nice.
the same. Like instead of providing free transport, they can provide a transport at a lesser rate, which will give a competition to the private sector also. That it will give a competitive feeling that yeah, it is not a free thing and it is a something at less rate. So it will give a at the end customer or public will get a good service.
Acha, please tell me, these electric buses, will they run during rainy days?
Yes, sir. Ready days, and sir, they cover a distance of at least 30 kilometer. They have a very planned route. They run on that planned route, and the maximum fare is just 15 rupees. Sir, I don't remember the exact route, but at least 30 kilometer they cover on daily basis from
Oh,
7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
acha, they will go at least 10 times up and down.
Sir, the buses is in every 1 or 2 minutes. You have to
Oh,
wait for it only for 1 minute. Yes, sir.
very good. So you are in a lucky
Sir,
place.
these are the yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why, sir.
Exactly. Indore is also known for education. Indore is also
Indore,
known for.
sir. Indore is the financial capital of Sir Madhya Pradesh.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
And clean city.
The clean city for the for the previous 7 times, sir.
This time it is not clean.
Sir, yes, sir, clean, sir.
No, no, but I think this time also it is second
Sir,
rank
it
on.
is it. No, sir. It gets the it gets the first rank, but with the Surat city, sir. Surat also gets the first rank.
Acha, acha, two
Two
cities
city. There is
share
no second cities, but two cities share the
are sharing it.
cleanest.
Very good.
Yes, sharing
Excellent.
it.
That's nice. Good. So very nice. Now we have done two questions. We'll meet again at 8 p.m. tonight. Now we have lot of questions. I don't know how to fill it up. Mm, So I will tell you the question for tonight. You can prepare on that and come. 124, 125, and 126. Okay. Please prepare on this so that we will read and straight away tell the points. All the three topics, each topic will be covered by 10%, so that that topic will be over. And for the Sunday, 1 minute. Sunday, if I can have class, Sundays 6:45 p.m. Sunday, what is the date? 29. I have class up to 8:40. So if I can manage by 9 to 9:45,
Sir,
we
is
can
there
have.
any class on tomorrow, sir?
Tomorrow means Saturday. Oh, Sunday. You are asking about Sunday?
Yes, sir, Sunday.
Sunday we can have morning class. I can take it because I don't have
Yes, sir.
work. I don't have work for in the evening
Yes,
of
sir.
Saturday here, so I can have morning class 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. We can have
Okay.
that. And regarding night class, no, we will not have any say interview class, but we will have one class at 8:45 p.m. for GD. Maybe we will discuss one or two topic, one topic only. Depends. I will announce it.
Yes, sir.
But there is a class tomorrow, 6:30 p.m.
AM.
But if you can come early, I don't mind coming, but it will be affecting your sleep. That is the problem for me. For example, you people getting up early will be a problem. Otherwise, another option I can think of is having one. I will confirm it about it afterwards. In case we have some function here at the basement, I won't be able to do it. So this one program is confirmed. Morning class is there for GD. I have given you the topics also. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
125, 26, 125, 26, and also
124.
124. 124. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you. Sorry,
Sir,
we are not able to
Thank you,
cover
sir.
more topics because the subjects are so new ones and disputable ones. So that is why it is taking more time. If it is going to be like the previous questions, like say giving job to this person, that person, and all, it could have been completed within 10-15 minutes easily. So that is the problem. Anyhow, best wishes. And in fact, if Federal Bank gives such questions, nobody will search in the chat GPT also. But because they are giving such questions which are available in chat GPT only, that is why people will be searching in chat GPT also. That's a very interesting thing. Thank you. Best wishes.
sir, sir, I
Yeah,
have a question.
yeah.
I'm Chaitanya Thakre, sir.